What is up, peeps? This is another League of Legends video and another Thresh video of all. And my partner this time is a Vayne, and this guy is actually a really good Vayne player, so I'm pretty happy about him. It does seem that we are playing against an Ashe Karma bot lane, which is really annoying, and in this game, if I remember correctly, the Swain gets overfed and it really proves to be a problem, but in the end we managed to somehow beat the crap out of the Swain. Now there will be some pinging going on here because the Rengar decided to go for a smoke break, or I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I don't know what the hell he's doing, and basically he just sleeps there, and here comes the ping fest. Alright, you will have to deal with this for a while, but once the Rengar decides to move, it will probably end. There are no wards going down because this is a normal game and the low elo game of all. And now the ping fire backs onto the Vayne, and everyone decides to shut the hell up, and Rengar also comes out of his bed. That doesn't make any sense. Alright, whatever. The enemy team is getting their Gromp while we are getting our Krugs, and the Rengar will actually go down. I mean, almost go down to the red buff, as you will see. There we go, the Krugs are cleared, and there's the smite onto the Krugs, and I leave that soul there. No, the soul! Why didn't I go back? Let's just pay attention to the Rengar for a while, because as you will see, the red buff deals an immense amount of damage, and the only luck for Rengar is that boost from the whatever it's called, the Krugs, and as you can see, he survives with 20 HP, which is not very much. Now on this bot lane, if we manage to just farm as well as the Ashe does, then we will win this game, because Vayne late game is really overpowered. But as you can see in this top lane, Ryze is trying to trade with the Swain in the middle of a creep raid, which is not very smart, and Ryze also runs out of mana, so pretty bad for him. Here is the first gank attempt from the Zeg, but unfortunately we do spot him, and we spot him again. I actually think that Zeg wasted a lot of time in the bot lane, and that allowed Rengar to come back to the game, because Rengar with that early recall really could have messed up his whole game plan, but luckily Zeg also wasted a lot of time, and now he's onto the Rift Cutler. In this bot lane, someone thinks that he's on the way. I think it might have been me. In this top lane, Ryze is out of mana and decides to back away. I don't know, maybe he will definitely get the tier, but I don't know if he's going to recall back or just walk all the way there. He does decide to blow his teleport, so, and then he actually gets pressed down by the Swain, but he manages to get a lot of damage right back at him. Zeg almost caught out, but he is Zeg, so he has his his slingshot, if I remember correctly. Now the goal is dead even, because of I don't know why, because on the bot lane we have a slight CS difference. Yeah, that slight CS difference is shown, but it's really insignificant right now. But in the late game it might cost this bot lane duo from them a lot. Actually it will, if I remember correctly, but Rise just decides to trade inside the minion wave again and again, and that really is his weak point here, and Swain will be able to capitalize on that. As you can see, he's getting a lot of damage from the minions and has to chunk biscuits and stuff. And now the Swain asks for help from the Zac, and Zac is on his way. This may be a successful gank as Zac is well Zac, so here comes the gank. Let's see. There's the slingshot and it actually attacks the Rise, and Rise is in all sorts of trouble as the red buff is ticking down on him. Zac still has his passive and Swain comes in as well. Oh no, Rise is in trouble. But he gets away, and Rengar also joins the party, so this is a 2v2, but remember Zac has his passive. Alright, sorry about that. Now I'm really back, and that was just a little minor disruption. There's the flay onto the Ashe, but Swain flashes away, and actually it will be a may kill the. It does kill the Rengar, and the blue buff is donated over to the Swain. But now in the bot lane we managed to pull out a really good trade. I think it started with my hook. Yes, my hook is on cooldown, so Karma has to exhaust. Oh, that was a really good E from the Vayne, and now we're in a little trouble, and alright, never mind, we're okay. Zac is really trying to gank all the lanes, but now this top lane will really snowball because of this blue buff. Swain in the early game with the blue buff is a really good boost for his ultimate, and now Rise for some reason decides to come back, and he may go down here. Well, he survives for now, but this is really not a favorable matchup for it. There's a flash hook onto the Karma actually, I do not remember this one, and there's the kill. That was a quick kill, and Ashe also blew his flash, so we will be able to do this again soon. Why would you stay here? Actually, Swain may go down, but he has a lot of sustain, so he does not die. And now he has 2 kills, which is really bad for the Rise. Oh no, in this mid lane there's action, and Zac may have to pop his passive. He bounces away with the slingshot, but there is the... And Yasuo is dealing a lot of damage and does manage to kill the Zac, but for some reason he is inside. The mad life was unsuccessful. Well, whatever, that was a... I was free to roam mid lane without any punishment because we killed the Karma, and the Ashe also decided to back away, so there was no danger of our AD carry dying. I'm really curious whether this Zac will donate the blue buff over to Ezreal or will decide to keep it. Because junglers in this elo are pretty stupid and would not give over a blue buff to an Ezreal even if they are with Zac. It is worried alright, there, but in the top lane there is a gank onto the Swain, but Swain is really powerful and Make will be able to kill the Rengar, but Rengar fortunately pulls away. But as you can see, Zac is already level 6, while as Rengar is only level 5. Rest in peace, Zac actually got the blue buff. Unfortunately for us, I mean for them. And now they spot the Yasuo, and Yasuo is in all sorts of danger, and for some reason he decides to ult back and he won't be able to get the lantern. There's a hook onto the Zac, but the ultimate from Ashe finishes him off. I really don't know what he was thinking there, but luckily the CST of our Vayne is really what keeps the gold even. But as you can see, this Vayne is really wrecking through the top lane of this Rise. In this bot lane, things are pretty simple, and both AD carries have 1 and 1 kill. There's the hook actually onto the Karma, but Zac decides to come in. Zac is now coming in, but I don't think he will be able to do anything. There's the Lantern, and Vayne is still alive, so we're celebrating. The Zac is still here. Oh my god, there's the bounce onto the Zac, and there's the hook onto the Ashe, but it doesn't really... Oh, there's the box actually, and the Rengar is coming in, and there's the exhaust on the Rengar, but Ashe goes down eventually. And on the top lane, Rise will get bombed by the... Oh, actually, he may be able to... What was that flash? What the hell was that flash? That flash was terrible. If Swain did a better flash, then he may have been able to kill the Rise, but oh, the Israel ultimate almost got the Rise. That was too close for comfort. Oh my god. What's it with junglers executing all the time? There's a ward going down, and I'm trying to make something happen on this mid lane, putting down a pink ward, and here comes the Israel. But I just decide to recall away, so I'm really... I'm sleepy, yeah. So I decide to back away, and I have my Sidestorm, mobility boots, and I'm really happy about all of those things. Oh no, the turret is bugged, and it's really annoying. This Yasuo takes a lot of damage. Actually, he manages to dodge away from the mystic shot, so it's not that big of a deal. In this bot lane, this Karma has a lot of poke, but now I'm... Alright, there's the Flay and there's the hook onto the Ashe. I do not have my ultimate yet, and there's the Ashe arrow for disengage. Oh no, Rengar is caught out, he dodges away from the W from the... There's a Yasuo ultimating on the Swain, and the Ignite is also ticking on the Swain, so he may go down here, but Yasuo misses the final Q, and he's the one who goes down instead. That's a lot of damage onto the Zac, but unfortunately the Zac gets away, and now Rise is in trouble. This Israel, oh, the Israel manages to kill him in the end. That we have to give credit, that was a pretty good shot. But this Vayne, oh, that's so, no, that's so rude. That's so rude. No, why? Oh my god, replay. We have to watch this again. There. No, back. Here. Watch this. Karma decides to jack the brush, but we dodge away, and now he doesn't know that we're actually here. He actually thinks that we're not there. And there's the hook and 2 easy kills. Oh my god. And then Ashe just walks into the box for no reason at all and decides to get killed. Oh no, there's a bad encounter, and Israel played that horribly actually, but there's the Zac and the kill onto the Rengar yet again. Now we will be able to push down this turret and maybe even get the turret first blood. Well, alright, this turret is pretty tanky, but at least I find this pink ward. Meanwhile, on the top lane, the turret is half broken. And Swain backs away, Actually, this turret is really low and now Yasuo is being ganked. But he is getting away because he's Yasuo. He even has his flash really soon up. And his flash is almost up. It is up by now. I'm on this mid lane again, trying to make something happen because my AD carry again decided to go back because he had a lot of gold, and now he has both the static shiv and the BF sword. Zac again decides to take his own blue buff for himself, and Israel won't get a blue buff. Poor Israel. Israel really needs a blue buff. I mean, well, alright, it's blue Israel, so. And this top lane gank is going horribly, and Swain might get a double kill out of this. Look at this, Rengar is being crushed to the ground, and he will definitely go. Then there's a flash from the Swain and the W to finish up the kill, and now the Ryze has to walk away, because otherwise that would have been a double. And Zac finds a pink ward. And, oh god, let's see. Our vision is not that bad actually, considering that they have one ward and we have 3, so I'm pretty proud of myself. And that's the hook onto the Ashe and the arrow. Meanwhile, Vayne kills the Karma, and now there's the Lantern to kill the Vayne too, and unfortunately I'm the one who takes that kill. But those are 2 quick kills, and the first turret blood also goes to our side, and now we decide to take down this dragon, which is a mountain drake and will help to smash down that bottom and top lane turret as well. There's really nothing that these guys can do. Oh, oh my god, I flash took that Israel, wow. And there's a really good stun from the Vayne as well, and Yasuo flashes over the wall with the ignite and gets the kill. So that was a really strange kill. Now this Ryze just gets run down. And now you can see that this Swain is really becoming a nuisance. But fortunately, Swain's biggest counter, I mean the one who can deal a lot of damage to him is, wow, Zac denied. So the one who can deal a lot of damage to him is Vayne, who is really fed. Ashe decided to get his run as Hurricane, and now he's clearing the minions way faster than before. But still, Vayne is pretty much ahead in CS. And in kills as well, so Ashe is really weak at this point. Zac decides to get his red buff, because why not, he doesn't have anything better to do. He doesn't actually smite it, which is strange, because he could have gotten a lot of HP back. I don't know why Rengar decides to go top lane again and again, because once there is a 4-on-1 Swain, there's no way that you're going to kill it. Even if you do send even 3 people to that top lane. Now, yeah, Ryze is just simply dead. And even though we were there almost, it was still too late, and the CC chain was really good from the enemy actually. Now Yasuo finds people, and the gold lead is 1000. So considering that we had a really large gold lead in the beginning, I mean, not really in the beginning, but we had a really good gold lead, and now it's all gone. Oh no, hey, what the hell? Swain just ignores the Rengar and then decides to turn on him, but I don't know what Rengar was expecting there. There was really nothing that Rengar could have achieved. That was really stupid of him. Oh no, that was a surprise, and now Vayne should get away, but there's a exhaust onto the Ashe, and I may be the one who will go down. At least Vayne survives. And I missed the final hook onto the Zac. Oh, wait, what the hell? What is he doing? Alright, he survives, I guess. Unless Ezreal decides to find him. But he will be able to get away. Now this botlane turret may be taken down, but Rengar decides to show up and stop the process. Now, as you can see, the enemy has taken the gold lead, and now they are in control, and after they have taken some turrets, the gold lead will grow even larger. But there's a really good ultimate from the Rengar, but it gets stopped by the pink ward. And the pink ward will be cleared out, and that's an ultimate down from the Rengar. And this is a really bad matchup in the jungle, because as you can see, Zac is 2 levels ahead of this Rengar, because Rengar was constantly... Oh, there's a hook onto the... Oh, that was pretty nice, that was pretty sick, and... Well, Ezreal just gets dumped, and now the... Yeah. Karma follows, and Rengar unfortunately goes down, but there's the hook onto the Swain. Swain flashes on top of the Vayne, but that won't be a kill for them. And now, what will happen? Vayne flashes away. Oh my god, I'm actually... What a tryhard! I'm such an idiotic tryhard, but I guess it worked out for now. So, those are actually 4 kills in a row, so that was pretty good. And now, as you can see, the god lead shifted towards our side pretty heavily. And we will be able to get this bottom turret too. The dragon is almost up. Which one will it be? It will be a Cloud Drake, so it doesn't matter really. Now we decide to push even further, but I don't think this is a really wise decision, as Zac is making an appearance on the bot lane, and Ashe and Karma are also coming back. That was a really bad bounce from the Zac, and there's the box from me, and Karma goes down in the end. I managed to hook the Zac, and Zac has to flash away but gets stunned, and will go down. I mean, oh no, he has the passive, so yeah, so he won't go down, but at least we have popped his passive. Now that's 2 for 1, and we have only killed their support, so that trade was won by them. We saw nothing, guys, we saw nothing. Poor Yasuo is now getting caught by the Swain and may go down. There's the ultimate from Ashe, and the Yasuo has nowhere to go. Actually, he flashes away, and Ezreal almost goes down to the Ryze on the other side, but there's the slingshot from the Zac, and Ryze is the one who dies. Now Yasuo also dies because he couldn't get away. And actually they have the lead in kills, but we do have the lead in gold. Rengar casually takes a red buff, and we will casually take a Cloud Drake, while Zac is also casually taking a red buff. Now if this was an LCS game and we had much better vision, then we would have done this dragon, because we knew that Zac was on the top lane. But actually it was just a lucky hunch from us in this time. Rengar actually is caught out and slowed by the Karma, and there's the root. And Rengar tries to kill the Karma, but he's in all sorts of trouble. He flashes away, but the Q from the Israel finishes off the kill, and Rengar is now in 2 and 7, and he's not having a great game. There's the hook onto the Ashe, and actually he goes down and I take the kill unfortunately, but now Swain arrives and Israel too, and the slingshot doesn't kill anyone, and Vayne manages to get away somehow. There's the heal from the Vayne actually, and both of us survive. Do I survive? Yep, it seems that I'm the one who... I mean, I survived as well. This top lane tower is getting chopped by the Rise, but now Zac decides to make an appearance. Oh no, this Swain may catch out the... Vayne goes down, Karma gets the kill. That was a really good shield from the, I mean, Wind Wall from our buddy, and decides to go back in. There's a hook onto the Swain yet again, and we just can't kill the Swain, but in the end we do manage to do that actually. And now Yasuo decides to go back with his ultimate, which is pretty stupid, and he just goes down. But I guess I get away, so thanks Yasuo. And now I'm the only member of the team alive, which is pretty bad because they will not be able to push in some turrets. And this turret will definitely go down, increasing their gold, and it will decline the gold difference. And now this game is suddenly anyone's to lose. Now will Israel finally get one of his blue buffs, because Zac is not here this time, and yep, he does get the blue buff, so he's all happy and celebrating. Meanwhile, this Zac may get caught out by the Vayne, but Zac is really tanky, so I don't think that he will have trouble getting away. And I'm the one who gets caught out actually, and now there's the sinning shot from Zac, and yeah, I will just go down. I really don't know what the hell I was doing there. I really had no reason whatsoever to be there. And that was a stupid mistake from me. And now the gold is dead even. Oh man, it's hard to speak constantly. Poor Rise gets rooted by the Swain, and there's the ultimate from the Swain as well. There's the arrow onto the Rengar, but Ashe will definitely go down here. While on the top lane, Rise does the same and dies as well. Now Vayne is the one who goes onto the Karma, but Karma flashes away and survives. What will be the next Drake? It will be an Infernal Drake, so this, if we manage to secure that one, then that will be all good for us. It seems we are pinging to push down the mid lane, which is actually a pretty smart move, because Swain is on the top lane, and he does have his teleport, and there comes a true shot barrage to clear out the wave, and Zac also jumps in, but in the end we can get the kill on the turret anyway, and I hook in Zac. Oh no, Vayne is in trouble, but Vayne actually knocks the Swain onto me, and I may fall down in the end, but I survive somehow. And this Yasuo decides to ult onto the Ashe, and Ashe breathes his last breath. Did you get the pun? And now the turret is also being broken by the Yasuo, and now the gold is actually it's still pretty close, and the gold lead is pretty insignificant, but now at least we have a lead. Actually, this is a really good time to go for Baron, but well, we are not really good players, so we didn't really think of that solution right now, at the moment. And for some reason, I think Karma decides to put the Zeke's Harmbringer onto the Swain later on the game. I don't know why, because Swain has really good crits, really. I do manage to find the ward and just clear it out. There we go. Do I have a pink ward down on the map? I don't think. Is this my pink ward? I think it's my pink ward. Rengar actually finds a pink ward on his own and decides to clear it, because why not? And Vayne is now in all. Wow! Actually, he steals the red buff. And now Zac is in triggered mode and he gets hooked while the Yasuo is placing down the wind wall, and he flashes away, but the red buff will get him into passive, and now the Ashe is being killed by the Rengar, and Zac also goes down in the end. Poor Rengar is now in all sorts of trouble as he is between an Israel and a Karma, and my Lantern arrives too late. But we will be able to rotate to top lane and we will get this turret eventually, because it is very low, and now there's almost a mad life hook onto the Israel, but well, it was too late anyway. Meanwhile, this Swain is trying to take down this dragon, but Ryze actually decides to teleport down so that he will be able to stop the teleport. Come on, yes, he stops the recall. He may be able to kill the Swain, but Dragon is helping out the Swain pretty much, and Ryze flashes away. But meanwhile, in the top lane, we managed to take down two turrets actually, so the kill on the Ryze is actually pretty worse, and the sacrifice was lol. Poor Karma. Did he get hooked? I mean she, because Karma is a she. So here we decide to back away, but then Karma is face checking like a noob, gets hooked and gets killed. There's the ultimate from Yasuo, which may have been a waste of ult, but well, he got the kill, and the cooldown isn't that big either on the last breath. Now I'm onto the Zeg, but actually he decides to engage on me and I may go down here, but Rengar is coming to help me out. And Vayne is also here. There's a hook onto the Zeg. Okay, there's a box and the side. Wow, Zeg with pretty strange things. But Vayne is trying to kill everyone and knocks away the Zeg. That's the heal and the Dark Blade. He dodges away actually from the slingshot, and he will manage to kill the Zeg, so that was pretty cool from the Vayne. Meanwhile, I go down in the process, but Vayne got a triple. Did he get a triple actually? I think he did. So now the Vayne is very strong, and from now on the Swain will have really big problems with dealing with him. I hope this dragon will be ours. Yes, the dragon is ours, so that's good. The Karma goes down, Ryze just casually kills her, and now Swain is in trouble because here comes the Ryze and also the Vayne. That's the last press, and he will definitely go down. He decides to pull out a Zhonya in the end, but Yasuo is just... he has a lot of life steal actually, so he doesn't go down. Meanwhile, they have to defend on this top lane against the super minions because they are really strong and would destroy their base entirely. Meanwhile, in this bot lane, Ryze is on his own and we are pushing onto the mid lane. Now this game is about to end because, as you can see, our gold lead has increased very much, and there's a hook actually onto the Israel, and Israel may go down. He walks into the box and gets destroyed. Now Rengar goes a little too deep, but he manages to survive. So now we decide to do something which is not actually useful. What are we doing? We should just rotate to mid and take down this turret with a 4-man squad. Alright, just Yasuo is alive, and Swain is trying to kill me, but there's the hook onto the Swain, and there's the ultimate from the Yasuo. There's another hook onto the Swain, but he's so tanky that it doesn't really matter, and now Yasuo manages to get away. There's a great knock up, and we disengage. But actually we didn't use that many ults, but they didn't either. As you can see, the super minions are still pushing onto the top lane, so Israel has a really bad time clearing those out. It seems that another red buff is being taken away again by the Vayne. Things have finally slowed down a bit, but yeah, there you go. You can see that the Ziggs Harbinger was put on top of the Swain, as I mentioned earlier. Now Swain decides to pull out a Zonya, but there's the hook onto him and a really good ultimate from the Yasuo, but Vayne may go down in the process. He does, and I will die probably too. No, I actually managed to flash away, and now Rengar is in trouble as he's in the middle of 3 people. And Yasuo also goes down. Meanwhile, Ryze is cleaning out the bot lane, which he shouldn't have done because really there's no way to push down the bot lane at the moment. Let's see. I don't think that they will be able to get any objectives out of this, mainly because of their open inhibitor and this last super minion pushing on the top lane, but still they managed to swing the gold lead back a little bit, if not much. But as I mentioned, this game is ours to lose because of the gold lead and because of all the turrets, and we also have quite a boost from all the dragons, the mountain drake, the cloud drake and an infernal drake. So the Elder Drake, if it spawns, will be pretty great for us, and it's actually 2 minutes until the Elder Drake spawns. There's a flash away from the Zek, and there's a hook which misses out, and that could have been a kill actually, so that was a very crappy hook. And now Swain is on to the rise, but the lantern away from the Ash Arrow just in time. Alright, now the Swain here is pretty strong and the Israel ultimate comes out. I don't know, I may go down here, but instead they decide to go on to the Vayne. There's the lantern for assist if anything needs to be done. There's the W from the Swain, but now he gets caught out, and actually this is alright. I managed to hook in the Karma and actually kill him. There's the hook, another hook onto the Zek, but now, oh, that's and another hook onto the Zek, and a really good last breath ultimate from the and another hook onto the Zek who goes into his bubbles, and now we can just finish the game. I don't know, maybe we decide to go for Baron, but I ping out that we should push this top lane turret in, I mean inhibitor, but alright, here comes the squad. Finally we're breaking down their base, and there's 1 inhibitor going down, there are 2 inhibitors going down, and we're systematically killing them. Now we are trying to finish the game right here and now, and we are actually onto the Nexus, but I don't think that we will be able to do it because we will be really greedy right now. Here, as you can see, we will be really greedy and won't be able to finish the game just yet. There's the arrow onto Ryze, and you can see that there's a really bad ultimate from our buddy, and now I will go down as well because Ryze decides to jump in and I just get bounced by the Zek. And Ryze is the only one who left alive 14-4 now, and that's a quadra kill actually for the Israel, who is in 14-4, which is a really great stat. I didn't realize he was this good. And now we're just thinking how that we really messed this up, and we should really just go and take the game, and we are plotting schemes over there. They are going for Baron, while we are only thinking about backdooring this game with the Rise ultimate, which is done really crappily, but in the end we managed to do it, as you will probably see very soon. Now, actually, this is a really bad call for them, because yes, they managed to kill each of our members, but they did not do anything with that. Instead, they pushed out the minions, but they could have gone for Baron, and maybe that would have allowed them to survive a little longer, because that was a really big throw from us, but they really didn't do anything with the free advantage we've given them. And now Yasuo is baiting them into the Baron pit, which is actually really smart, because now, as you can see, we're moving on to the... I'm the one who's pinging to come here and finish the game, and as you can see, I'm putting down the ward right now, and Rise will teleport onto that ward. Here comes the teleport from the Rise, and there's a lantern to the Vayne, and I'm furiously telling him to just freaking ult the freaking this, and he doesn't manage to do it because he says that he cannot. But now there's the ultimate coming from him, but unfortunately, as you can see, the Vayne is stuck on the other side of the wall, and we're just trying to furiously break down the Nexus. But here comes the Rengar with the ultimate and actually finishes off the game. So this was the most disastrous end of a game ever. Actually, this was really terrible from us, and even the backdoor was crappy in the end, but well, actually, I guess it was a backdoor, so, and it worked out because there's the victory sign over there. So, well, that was the game for the day, guys. I'm going to get a break, to have a break now, because my throat is dry as I won't say, but alright. So we will see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everybody.